Hi, LS6 students. It's Mrs. Shomura-Takata. Today I'm going to be talking to you about your second social studies portfolio and how to set up your composition book for the first packet you're going to be getting. So you should have gotten this. This is your portfolio checklist for geography, and it's portfolio number 2. And again, on this paper, it has all of your assignments, all your graded assignments that you'll be doing for this portfolio. So I'm going to go through it. So the first thing is a Quizlet test. Next will be continents of the Earth worksheet, finding continents and oceans, following map directions and using compass directions. There will be a continents and oceans quiz. Reading a map activity. What am I using latitude and longitude practice? Another latitude and longitude worksheet. Physical map or political map activity. There will also be a geography formative and a geography summative. And all of these assignments will make your portfolio number 2 grade. Okay? So what I'm going to now go over is how to cut and glue in this packet. So you should have gotten this packet. This is the first packet for your geography interactive notebook. And so the first page, you are going to cut this clipboard out. Okay. So first I'm going to go through what to cut and how to cut it, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's glued in. Okay. The second page, you will cut out the what is geography. And this is going to be a flap with a P, okay? And you'll see what I mean by that after, flap. So you're going to cut this whole thing out. You will cut out the 2 basic types. You will cut each of these things that look like little books out, okay? And these 2 will also become flaps with a P, okay? The next page, you will cut and trim this out. This is a vocabulary paper, and so you're going to be writing definitions on here. So you're going to just kind of cut this out, cut down here, and then cut across, and then you'll have to just kind of trim off the corner up there. Okay. The next page is continents of the world. So you're going to cut this little cloud out. Okay. Then you will cut this big, well, not that big, but this map of the world. You're going to cut this whole thing out as a single piece. And then this is going to also be a flap. And then you will cut this little rounded rectangle out. Okay. The next page are some little flaps with the names of the continents. So you'll cut each one of these out. So cut on the dark line, and they should each stay as one piece. Okay, so North America would be this whole piece, South America, Asia, Europe. And then on the next page, there are the rest of the continents. Africa, cut that whole thing out. Australia, cut that whole thing out. And Antarctica, cut that whole thing out. And then also cut out the 7 continents, this up here. Okay. After that, you will be done with this packet, and this is the first packet you will be gluing into your composition book. So I have glued in my sample. So you have already glued in your thinking maps, and so we're done with the thinking maps. So the very first page is going to be this clipboard, and so it's just going to be flat with a T. Okay, so you will write your name over here where it says this book belongs to. Next is this piece. What is geography? Now remember I said it was a flap with a P? It's because you are going to fold on this line and you are going to glue just the top down. I want to remind you about gluing. Remember, don't go crazy with the glue. We don't want the glue to seep out of the sides. You want to kind of put it further in, and don't use too much, because if the glue gets all over the place, the composition book is going to get ruined. So glue dots, glue dots. Okay, so you can put like one dot here, one dot in the middle, one dot over here on the inside part that's touching the paper. And it's going to be a flap with a P. This, the two basic types, this is going to be flat. So you just can put your three dots of glue. One on the side, one in the middle, one on the other side. The physical geography is a flap with a P. And so you will fold on this line and then you will just put like two glue dots here. Same thing for human geography. You're going to fold on the line and then you will glue down so that it creates like a flap with a P. So it's like kind of like a book. And the thing is, we're going to be writing notes under these different flaps. Okay. The next page is the geography vocabulary, and just glue this whole thing down. So 5 glue dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't go too close to the edge because you don't want the glue leaking out. Okay. The next page is the continents of the world. And so this is a cloud heading. You can glue this flat. So this is just, I put 1, 2, 3 glue dots. Now our world is a flap, if you recall me saying. So you will fold on this dotted line and then just glue this part that says our world onto the paper, the book. And then underneath, you will glue the rounded rectangle box flat. Okay, so it's going to cover this. You see how that's covering it? Okay. The next page, the 7 continents. So I've just put the continents in alphabetical order. Okay, that might be the best thing. I don't know that it really matters, but you're going to want to turn each of these continents into a flap because you are going to be writing notes about each continent under the flap. Okay, so again, I put it in alphabetical order: Africa, Antarctica, Asia, and Australia. And then this part up here is flat. So 1, 2, 3 glue dots. And these I just kind of put like 2 glue dots, one on each side. Okay, not too much glue. And then on the next page, I have Europe, North America, and South America. And these also are flaps. So remember, this is a video, so you can rewatch it. You can stop it if I'm going too fast, if I'm talking too fast. We just need you to get this finished if you did not finish it today or you were absent. Okay, so I'm going to stop this video for now, and then I will be back to tell you about the second packet that we are going to be gluing in. Okay, bye.